For today's schlong, Daisy found this article, which was very interesting, about a bride who discovered that her fiance had cheated on her and decided, because this was just a few days that she confronted him in advance of the wedding, and he admitted it, and like she was done with him. But now there's this $46,000 wedding that's essentially
48.
paid for. It says 46.
Does it say 46? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
$46,000 wedding that she now has to do something about.
Why?
So she decided to have it. She just had herself a big old wedding.
But this is the thing. Like, I was so taken aback by the 40 something $1,000 wedding. I was like,
not as horrible as some of the other.
oh my God, why are people spending this much on weddings? And like, she was like,
crazy.
I can't. And she's like, I couldn't get the money back.
Because they share a photo of her. Let me get.
She's like, because you guys, yeah, it felt, Michael, it did feel like 48. It did. I internalized that, and it like hurt my soul that these people spent $48,000 on a wedding. Why do people do that? That to me was ridiculous. But she couldn't get her money back because they paid everything out and they couldn't get it back. And so she was like, well, I'm just going to celebrate myself. She went on the honeymoon with one of her best friends.
Like, how much did that best friend score? Right?
I know. The best friend's like, yeah, that guy's a dick.
I mean,
and so she was like, it's so great. And so they just went on the honeymoon together, and because what else are you going to do? So she said she was heartbroken. Obviously, they had been together for years, like over a decade. They were together. I think
she had to message them message everybody that was coming. There was going to be like 70 guests, I guess. And she posted like a Facebook status saying,
and a lot of them came.
This is happening. But they had a nice sit down meal. There were speeches. Yeah. There was a DJ. There were bongo players.
Listen, for $46,000, I hope it was a nice sit down meal.
And a llama.
I mean, that's a lot.
Or alpaca, rather. Sorry.
I guess, yeah. So the alpacas were there, and she had her floofy dress, and she said that it just made her feel super empowered to do it on her own, which I give her props for doing this, because what are you going to do? You're just going to kiss all that money goodbye.
Right. You might as well have the party if it's
might as well have the party. Yeah. But my God, it's just a testament to how crazy weddings are now. I guess people still did this stuff like in the 80s, the 70s and 80s. They still spend a lot of money on weddings, but I feel like it's more of a thing now for brides and grooms to do this, for them to spend so much money. And then listen, I'm not saying that they don't work out, that like usually, your soon to be spouse well enough to know that they're not going to cheat on you and you're not going to have to back out of a wedding. But it's just, I looked at this and I thought, oh my God, that's just so much money.
Well, and the red flag was that they got engaged in early 2020 after being together on and off since 2012.
That is a lot.
When you are off and on with somebody for 8 years and only then you get engaged,
right?
Something is wrong.
Yeah,
so, there's red flags.
You should be on.
Yeah, that's not
on and off
again and on again, and that should have been a signal. But
yeah.
She had a great time.
Yeah, she did. She had a really good time.
Wanted to tell you and remind everybody about one of our other news sponsors, homechef.com/chicks18. The 18 is very important. homechef.com/chicks18. So we've been making these meals all week, and I'm telling you guys, I feel like I'm eating at a restaurant. When we sit down to actually eat what we've prepared, they are so freaking. So last night we had like the Sicilian sauce, Sicilian pork rigatoni. When I tell you that it tastes like you are at an Italian restaurant, I am not lying. And the fun thing is that Ron and I are cooking together. So like, he's frying up some meat. I'm making all the the seasoning stuff. And it's been really fun actually to make
you
these
guys
things
are such
together.
Empty nesters now.
So I know, cute. Right?
I know, it's so cute.
We totally are. So they're great meals for if you like cooking, but just want only the amount of ingredients that you need. You don't want to
Mhm.
buy like all the stuff that you're not going to use most of the time. They're great for that. They're also great if you like the easy way. If you just want to throw something in an oven, they've got those kinds of meals too. They've got microwave stuff if you really want to
That's
go easy.
that's me. Yeah, that's more me. Although I did have, like, trout with green beans. I had that. It was really, really good. It was
Ooh.
really good. Their food is excellent, you guys. It's
And the
really
meats, I mean, the portion sizes are
they're
very, very
huge.
generous.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
huge. It's good stuff.
It's I've been so pleased with it. And the fact that you can, you sign up for the program and you can decide, I want 1 meal a week, I want 5 meals a week, I want lunches, I want breakfast, or I don't. And then you can switch it up as often as you want. You can skip weeks if you don't want to. You can skip entire months if you don't want to get stuff routinely.
Mhm.
Everything is so easy. And I've just been delighted. Plus you get the cool notebook, right? Where they give you not only the picture of what your meal is gonna look like,
But your whole recipe,
the
everything.
whole recipe and
Yeah.
like the most detailed instructions on the back, like all the how-tos with pictures. Like you cannot mess this up. You can't. It's
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah.
So
If I don't mess it up, then nobody you guys can't mess it up.
exactly. I
Yeah.
can vouch. She does not
It's
like to
true.
do this.
I don't like the kitchen. The only reason I have a kitchen is because it came with my house.
That's right.
It's true.
So, if you want to try 18 free meals plus get free dessert for life and free shipping on your first box, just go to homechef.com/chicks18, chicks18, homechef.com/chicks18. It's phenomenal. I
And I
don't
mean,
think that was the original wedding dress. At least I hope it wasn't, but that
no,
was the party dress.
that was probably like her reception dress because a lot of
Yeah.
people do like the wedding dress and then the reception. She probably didn't even get to wear her wedding dress, which is probably a at least a significant chunk of that $46,000. Think of how much her wedding dress cost. Hopefully,
Yeah.
she'll be able to recoup that money. My goodness.
Well, the good news is that it did include the honeymoon. That amount, anyway,
Right.
included the honeymoon because, and that it was to Greece. So, I mean, that would probably cost her a pretty penny. I would imagine at least 8 to 10 grand. I would think, but I don't know for sure.
Can
But
you
yeah,
imagine?
I
Yeah.
cannot. I
And
cannot.
it's like she said that her sister got up and gave a speech, and I'm sure it was just like, "That guy's a jerk. So glad you didn't marry him. You're gonna have a great life. Yay." And so it was just a
Yay.
lot of but people ended up coming. I mean, she invited, like you said, like 70 people. People ended I if I were invited and I don't know if I'd go. I don't
Oh, I'd
know.
go.
You
I'd
would
go.
go?
Heck
You
yeah,
think
I'd go.
you would still go? I
I
don't know.
wouldn't have the party. Like if I'd been cheated on, I would not be in a mindset to be able to have a party. Like props to her. I could not do that. I know me. I
I
would need to
totally could.
wallow. You
I
know what I mean?
absolutely could. I would so throw a party. I would be able to do the party, but I wouldn't have been the person that had a $46,000 wedding. But
Yeah.
if I had a party plan and people were coming and it was family and friends, I would have been like, hell yeah, let's have a party. Let's still have a party. Let's throw down with some chicken nuggets. You know what I mean? Let's do it. That's what, but yeah. I mean, the state of mind thing, I think that probably helped her move on. So,
Oh,
you
I'm
know,
sure. It sounds like she had a great time and
mhm.
the honeymoon wasn't a honeymoon anymore, but her best friend trip was really good.
Right. And I
So
hope in the future she has a nice, wonderful marriage to a decent guy, you
that
know?
isn't on again, off again. It should
Right.
just be on.
Mhm.